Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Here is another topic in the field of functions. Let us see how that works with an example of vending machine. So, if you pass a coin in the vending machine and select an item, what will happen? Will you be seeing that product, or the vending machine will return you? It will give you the actual product. Yes, it will return you the product in exchange of the coin you pass to it. The coin is like the arguments, and the product you get is like the return statement a function gives after processing. Oh, did you know a machine diagram I displayed you before? Yes, this one. The function is like a machine. You give it inputs and it passes you outputs. But till now, we were getting outputs in the form of print statements. But each function in itself has a default operator called return. Just like a vending machine, it returns the output by processing the input you have passed. So for example, we have a definition called sum, and in it you will pass a and b, both of which are integers. Okay, now you make a summation variable in which you add up a and b. Okay, now how the user can use the summed up value which he will get from the function. It will have it's just like the vending machine gives you the product and you chew it up. You will return this summation variable to the user of this function so he can process it forward. Okay, here we have our function, the sum function, ready up. We will pass a 2 as a and 5 as b in it, and we can save the value this return statement is passing to us in any variable we want. For example, sum 1 is equal to sum 2 plus 5. And here we have sum is equal to, where did it go? Sum 1 is equal to 7, 2 and 5. No need for print statement here and there. The return is going to suffice you all of them. Thank you very much. In this video, we learned how, just like vending machine returns us the product when we pass coins, the function returns us the result, the output, when we pass inputs as arguments in it.